Have you ever seen a pair of leather covered glasses? I happen to have one. But after years of use, the leather started cracking and peeling. I didn't want to throw it away, so I decided to restore it myself. I ended up spending over a month reworking the whole thing, and I made a full video to share the process. Please check my main video there in case you're curious. But today's video is about something very specific. If you worked with leather, you have probably heard of it. It's a skiving machine. Some of you might even have one. And if you ever plan to do a project like this, or you're not sure how to use the skiver properly, this video will be useful. Let me walk you through how I approached the skiving step, what the original leather was like, how I processed it with the machine, and what kind of results I've got afterward. For this project, I chose a blue kangaroo leather. It was about 1.5 mm thick. At that thickness, the shape of the frame just couldn't show through, and the frame has all kinds of curves. If the leather isn't thin enough, it simply won't work. That's where the skiving machine came in. Let me give you a quick rundown of the machine itself. It has a circular blade on top, and below it is a rubber feed wheel. You can also get different sizes and shapes of the presser feed. Under the machine, there is a motor that controls the blade, but mine is a bit different. I modified it. I added a second motor to control the rubber wheel speed separately, so I can fine-tune the blade and the wheel independently. I've already made a separate video about how I use, maintain, and modify this machine. It's up on YouTube if you are interested. But for this glasses project specifically, I had to thin the entire leather surface evenly, all the way down to 0.5 mm. To do that, I use a large presser foot. In this kind of work, this feed wheel speed becomes very important. If the wheel moves too fast, I cannot control the leather and the piece gets ruined. But the blade must stay fast and sharp, so I keep sharpening it consistently during use. Before the real piece, I always test the setting on the scrap leather. That's because you can't judge the final thickness just by eye or touch. Only after testing am I confident enough to process the real piece. You can see here the difference between the leather before and after skiving. I placed both on the frame for comparison. One more thing very crucial I want to mention is hand control and posture. You cannot pull or stretch the leather. Before the material touches the blade, you must use your hands to flatten and guide it gently. After thinning the main piece, I switch a smaller presser foot for detailed work. The method is similar, but I want to share how I personally handled it. I had to skive the inner lenses grooves even thinner, down to about 0.2 or 0.3 mm. Skiving the inner edge of the frame is especially tricky. It's narrow, curved, and hard to stabilize. And you will see me working slowly, bit by bit, and honestly, a little clumsy too. But I want you to know in leathercraft, this machine is essential. And if you ever need to use one, I hope this video gave you a better sense of how to approach it. By the way, in the process of rewrapping the frame, I ran into other challenges too, like working with glue or designing the paper templates. I've already made separate videos for those, and they're up on YouTube as well. In the future, I'll also be sharing my failed attempts at lining the inside of the leather, and how I put leather temples. So stay tuned, more videos are on the way. See you guys!